Day 17. We must be on guard not to speak or listen Lashon Hara as a means of gaining approval. Speaking Lashon Hara can sometimes involve the lowly act of cursing another Jew. Where flattery gets you. Flattery will get you nowhere is how the saying goes. In this segment, Chofetz Chaim teaches us that flattery can in fact accomplish a lot in the negative front. Mr. Degelman has applied for a job at a thriving company owned by Mr. Stern. It is a prominent, high-paying job, and Mr. Degelman wants it very badly. One day, as he's walking out of shul, he overhears Mr. Stern mention that he's not on speaking terms with Mr. Rothberg because of financial disagreement. Mr. Degelman says to himself, this is my opportunity I've been waiting for. He approaches Mr. Stern and says, not many people are aware of this, but I happen to know a couple of weeks ago, Rothberg made a major blunder in the investor market and is still trying to recoup his losses. Is that so? Mr. Stern responds. Serves him right, the good for nothing. And I wonder if his losses have anything to do with his cheating me. Thanks for the information. The Torah says, Lo sachnifu es haaretz, which literally means, and you shall not flatter the land. According to the Rishonim, this verse forbids chanifa, false flattery. For in our example, Mr. Degelman is engaged in flattery to win favor with Mr. Stern. If Mr. Degelman had acted according to the Torah, he would have tried to find a way to make peace between the two men. Or, says the Chofetz Chaim, he might have gently attempted to explain the tragedy of Machlokes to Mr. Stern. Instead, he spoke Lashon Hara and possibly added fuel to the fire by giving Mr. Stern new reason to think he was cheated. Mr. Degelman's real problem is a lack of emunah. If he truly believed that how much he earns and what job he holds is decreed in heaven, he would not have engaged in such shameful behavior as a way of getting the position that he wanted so badly. The Torah states, Lo sakal cherish, do not curse a deaf person. As Rashi teaches, the Torah in fact forbids us to curse any Jew. If someone loses his temper at someone and in the process not only speaks Lashon Hara about him, but also curses him, he has transgressed his sin as well. Again, in a nutshell, one must be on guard not to speak or listen to Lashon Hara as a means of gaining approval. And speaking Lashon Hara can sometimes involve the lowly act of cursing another Jew. Have a wonderful evening.